Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to Unlock Your Leadership with Rakhshinda. Today we are going to about something very simple but very powerful, sleep. Because great leaders are not only made by hard work, they are also made by good rest, a fresh mind and healthy sleep habits. So we have ChatGPT. Let's ask the questions. Assalamu alaikum ChatGPT.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm really glad to be here for this discussion. Sleep is such a crucial topic, and I'm ready to dive into your questions. What would you like to ask first?
Why is sleep important for our health?
That's a great question. Sleep is really fundamental to both physical and mental health. During sleep, your body repairs tissues, your brain consolidates memories, and it helps regulate hormones. Without enough sleep, we tend to have more trouble focusing, managing stress, and even keeping our immune system strong.
How many hours of sleep does a healthy person need?
The general guideline for a healthy adult is about 7 to 9 hours per night. Teens usually need a bit more, around 8 to 10 hours. It can vary depending on individual needs, but staying within that range supports better cognitive function, mood, and overall health.
What happens to our brain when we don't sleep well?
When we don't get enough sleep, our brain struggles in several ways. First, it impairs our ability to focus and process information, which affects learning and memory. It also reduces our emotional regulation, making us more irritable or anxious. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can even increase the risk of neurodegenerative issues like Alzheimer's.
How does sleep impact learning and memory?
Sleep plays a key role in memory consolidation. During deep sleep stages, your brain replays and strengthens the neural connections that form new skills or knowledge. Without proper sleep, you can't effectively retain what you've learned. So, pulling all-nighters might feel productive, but it actually weakens your long-term learning.
Why do people feel tired even after waking up?
That often happens when the sleep quality is poor or if the sleep is too short, even if it was a full night. Things like interrupted sleep, not reaching deep sleep stages, or poor sleep hygiene can leave you feeling drained. Also, things like stress or dehydration can contribute to that groggy feeling.
What are the common reasons for poor sleep?
There are several common reasons. Stress and anxiety are huge factors. Poor sleep hygiene, like using screens before bed or having an irregular schedule, can disrupt sleep. Caffeine or heavy meals late in the evening, medical conditions like sleep apnea, or even just an uncomfortable sleep environment can all contribute to poor sleep.
How does screen time affect sleep quality?
Screen time, especially before bed, can significantly disrupt sleep quality. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin, which is the hormone that wake cycle. This makes it harder to fall asleep and reduces the amount of deep restorative sleep you get. So cutting back on screens in the hour or so before bed can really help.
Can stress disturb sleep patterns?
Absolutely. Stress activates your body's immune fight or flight response, releasing hormones like cortisol, which keeps you alert and makes it hard to relax. As a result, you might have trouble falling asleep, wake up during the night, or have restless sleep. Managing stress through relaxation techniques like deep breathing or mindfulness can help keep those sleep patterns steady.
What is a healthy sleep routine?
A healthy sleep routine is really about consistency and habits. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Create a calm wind down period like reading or gentle stretches before bed. Keep your room cool, dark, and quiet, and avoid caffeine or heavy meals late at night. That way, you set the stage for better, consistent sleep.
Why is sleeping at the same time every day important?
Sleeping at the same time every day helps regulate your internal body clock, also known as your circadian rhythm. When you keep a steady sleep schedule, your body anticipates sleep, so it makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up. This regularity improves the quality of your sleep, making you feel more refreshed and balanced each day.
How can we prepare our mind before sleep?
Preparing your mind before sleep involves a few key steps. First, try a calming activity like reading, light meditation, or deep breathing exercises. Avoid stimulating content or stressful tasks. Also, dim the lights and keep a consistent bedside routine. This cues your brain that it's time to wind down.
What should we avoid before going to bed?
Before bed, it's best to avoid caffeine or sugary foods as they can keep you awake. Also, limit screen time, especially from phones or computers, since the blue light disrupts melatonin. Avoid intense exercise or heavy meals right before bed, and try not to engage in stimulating or stressful activities.
How important is a calm environment for sleep?
A calm environment is really crucial. When your surroundings are quiet, cool, and dark, it signals to your brain that it's time to rest. Things like comfortable bedding, minimal noise, and a clutter free space reduce distractions, so you fall asleep faster and get more restorative sleep.
Do exercise help improve sleep?
Yes, definitely. Regular exercise can improve both the quality and duration of sleep. It helps reduce stress, regulates your energy levels, and promotes deeper sleep stages. Just make sure to avoid vigorous exercise too close to bedtime, since that can be stimulating.
What type of food should we avoid at night?
At night, it's best to avoid heavy or greasy meals because they can cause indigestion. Also, steer clear of caffeine or sugary snacks as they can spike your energy and keep you awake. Light, balanced snacks like a small piece of fruit, yogurt, or nuts are usually a better choice if you're a bit hungry before bed.
How does caffeine affect sleep?
Caffeine is a stimulant that blocks adenosine, a chemical in your brain that promotes sleep. As a result, it keeps you alert and delays the onset of sleep. Even if you have it earlier in the day, its effects can linger for several hours, making it harder to fall asleep and reducing overall sleep quality.
Can reading help us sleep better?
Yes, it can. Reading, especially something calming or non stimulating, can help shift your mind away from stress. It creates a routine that signals to your brain that it's time to relax. Just make sure it's a physical book or an e reader without a bright screen so doesn't interfere with melatonin production.
What does relaxation play in sleep?
Absolutely. Relaxation is crucial because it calms your nervous system, lowering stress hormones and allowing your body to wind down. Practices like deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or guided meditation can help your mind slow down, making it easier to drift off and stay asleep.
How is sleep linked to stress and anxiety?
Sleep and stress have a really reciprocal relationship. When you don't get enough sleep, your stress levels tend to rise, making it harder to relax. At the same time, chronic stress increases your risk of insomnia, creating a vicious cycle. By managing stress through relaxation or mindfulness, you can often break that cycle and improve both sleep and mood.
What happens when sleep is not enough for a long time?
When sleep is consistently insufficient over a long period, it can have serious effects. It weakens your immune system, increases your risk of chronic conditions like heart disease or diabetes, impairs cognitive function, and can even contribute to mood disorders like depression or anxiety. So, long term sleep deprivation really affects almost every aspect of health and performance.
Why is sleep important for leaders?
Sleep is vital for leaders because it supports mental clarity, decision making, and emotional regulation. Leaders need sharp focus, resilience, and strong interpersonal skills, and good sleep is foundational to all of those. Without it, even a strong leader can struggle with focus, creativity, and patience.
Can a tired mind make wrong decisions?
Yes, absolutely. A tired mind has reduced cognitive resources, so it struggles with focus, problem solving, and impulse control. This can lead to poor judgment or snap decisions that a well rested mind would evaluate more carefully. So, good sleep really supports sound decision making.
How does sleep important focus and leadership skills?
Sleep, absolutely. Sleep sharpens focus by improving attention and concentration. When well rested, leaders can stay present, think strategically, and respond thoughtfully to challenges. These cognitive and emotional strengths are key leadership skills. They help leaders make clear decisions, communicate effectively, and inspire trust in their teams.
What message would you give to people who ignore sleep?
I'd say don't underestimate sleep's power. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. By neglecting sleep, you risk your health, productivity, and well being. Prioritize rest, and you'll find you make better choices, have more energy, and lead with greater clarity.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Thank you for being a part of such a wonderful session with you. And thank you, Viver, for listening to Unlock Your Leadership with Rakshinda. Remember, success doesn't come only from working hard. It comes from sleeping well, thinking clearly, and living healthy. Take care of your sleep, and you take care of your future. Until next time, stay focused, stay healthy, and keep unlocking the leader within you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being part of this session. I'm really glad we could unpack this, and I hope everyone listening takes these insights to heart. Take care, and I look forward to the next one.